So we're just going to quickly run through the anatomy of the lungs. I'll point out the skeleton, the lungs here. So we'll start from the highest point of the lungs, which is called the apex. It's approximate, roughly where it is probably middle 1/3 of the clavicle, and you come up just 2 centimeters, and that's the apex. And the base of the lungs actually come down. The most anterior point is the 6th rib, which is this area here. Basal lobes come round and meet with the 8th rib, so the mid-axillary line, and then from there they come round and they meet to T10, so that's the base of your lungs there. And obviously you can see we've got divided in the right, we've got right and left lung. The right lung's divided into 3 lobes. We've got upper, middle and lower. So on here we can see the upper part here, middle, and then the lower lobes. The upper lobe in the right lung, you've got your apical lobe, which is this top one here, and you've got anterior and posterior. And then with your middle lobes, you've got medial and lateral. And then on the basal lobes, you've got anterior, lateral, and superior, and posterior at the back as well. And from here, you've got division from the horizontal fissure, which comes from the upper and middle lower, and you can see the horizontal fissure just coming around here, and that's in line with the 4th costal cartilage, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can imagine it starts from here, comes across, it comes in line with, when it's in the mid-axillary line, with the 5th rib, and that's where it meets the oblique fissure. The oblique fissure divides from the upper and lower lobes, and the oblique fissure comes from T4 and comes across laterally when it meets the mid-axillary line of the 5th rib, and then it comes across to the 6th rib, and obviously forming a line with the base of the lung there. And obviously we'll talk about the left lung now. The left lung's only got 2 lobes because it's only got 1 fissure. The oblique fissure is the same as the right, usually comes from the T4, coming in line with the rib 5, and then follows the rib 6 along to the base of the lung. And then with the upper lobe, it's got a superior division, which is divided out with an anterior and posterior of the apical lobe, which is this top bit here, but it's also got a anterior lobe of the superior division, which is there. A part of the upper lobe is called the lingular division, which is this part here. You've got your superior lingular and your inferior lingular, and the lower lobe consists of your superior, anterior, medial, lateral and posterior of your left lung, and that's the anatomy of your lungs.